So the streets are saying that the Nintendo Switch 2 will finally be shown this Thursday. But should you believe it?
What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
So unless you've been living under a rock today, you should have heard that Nate the Hate has just dropped the bombshell that he's heard that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be shown off the 16th, this Thursday. And other sources and other insiders and other people that are privy to early information have come forward to also corroborate on this information, saying that they have heard similar or heard the same. And the question is this actually the day? Will this actually happen? Should you believe this information? Well, yes. And not just because all of these people have come out and come forward to confirm the same information, but also because the writing was on the wall. So much so that I almost made a video about this yesterday. But I decided against it because I didn't want to get people's hopes up. But this right here pretty much should cement it for you. We are going to learn about the Switch 2 very, very, very soon. And like I said in the last video, we're in the end game now. And I meant that. So last week, Walmart Canada posted a kind of cryptic tweet saying, now we're a week into 2025. When do you think we'll see the first Nintendo Direct of the year? And I left this tweet talking about how Nintendo of Japan changed their banner to Mario and Luigi pointing at a blank screen. And now Walmart Canada with the Nintendo Direct tweet. It's happening. And a lot of people were saying, oh, this means nothing. They've changed that banner before. Walmart Canada doesn't know anything, which is hilarious to me because I wouldn't just say this out of nowhere. Like, there's been countless times that Walmart Canada has hinted at a big Nintendo reveal or direct, and it's happened soon after, like within a week. This has happened a bunch of times. That's the reason why I brought it up. And then this morning, right after Nate drops this news, Walmart Canada tweets again, asking about what do we think that the new system will be called. I mean, even though we already know this, but these things aren't just coincidences. So there are three things to why I believe that this information is legitimate. And even if it's not down to the date, I can pretty much assure you that even if the 16th isn't the date, which it probably is, this system should be announced by, in my opinion, if it's not announced by the 16th, it's going to be announced by next Tuesday. And the reasons are as follows. We have similar things that always seem to line up right before a big Nintendo reveal. It's a pattern. I call it the announcement pattern. And it seems to happen a lot. We have industry and insider chatter. Then we have Walmart Canada making some weird Nintendo tweet, usually mentioning either direct or actually mentioning, like they did this morning, something that goes directly with what we're expecting the next announcement to be. Like they said, what do you think Nintendo should give, what name do you think Nintendo should give its next console? So Walmart Canada tweeted about Switch 2 this morning. Nate the Hate said that the Switch 2 is going to be shown this Thursday, this morning. And the last piece of the puzzle, which I brought up time and time again, is that Nintendo, for whatever reason, they like to coincide their announcements and a lot of their big directs with holidays, with American holidays. And next Monday is Martin Luther King Day. So already before this announcement this morning, I was thinking that this system could get announced probably this Friday, which would go into the weekend and then the holiday, the long weekend, or it would get announced the day after the holiday, which is Tuesday. So either way you slice it, I was thinking that this system was going to be officially announced by Nintendo by next Tuesday. And lo and behold, looks like it's going to be right before the holiday. Nate's hearing the 16th. Could or could not be the 16th. It could be the 17th. Could be, like he even mentioned in the podcast, it could be a time zone thing. Who knows? But so if it's not announced on the 16th, don't have a heart attack, because it could be announced on the 17th or even next Tuesday. But it's getting announced very soon, and that is what's important. It's time, people. It's finally time. Now, on some of the videos I did before, I told you that Nintendo didn't really care as much about a lot of these leaks because they weren't really telling us much about the system. Because the things that they were showing were just pretty much showing us that it was a newer Switch, a more powerful Switch. And that they wouldn't really care that much until the games start leaking. Well, guess what? The games started leaking. And Nintendo's not going to risk having their games leak. Third-party games starting to leak. But when it comes close to maybe Nintendo first-party games leaking, they're not having that. So they're going to drop this reveal before that can happen. And that's great. Finally. Now, Nate is saying that he still believes that the system won't come out until May or June. That could be the case. I'm still hoping for April, but this all depends on their reveal rollout. Like we'll know probably based on how they plan to roll out this system and reveal this system, if it's going to come out around April or if it's going to come out in May or June. They probably won't announce the actual release date or the price during this first reveal, similar to what they did with the original Switch. But yeah, glad to see it's finally coming. We're finally here. And they just made the reveal before the Super Bowl, because I told you there's no way they were going to wait until after the Super Bowl to unveil this system. So that's good. I'm happy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section.